has it that if you listen really closely, you can still hear the cries and screams of Mr. Terrell's ancestors and his followers.
Hey, Mom, wasn't my grandfather Haitian?
Actually, he was.
There was looting underway nearby. Police seem to have had enough.
The nation erupted into scenes of chaos, violence, and widespread destruction.
More tense clashes around the country, including this stand. Calls for justice echoing through city after city. From Louisville, still reeling over the death of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor.
But in Atlanta, you're more likely to be a victim of aggravated assault and shooting.
Gunfire erupting at least 7 times inside Lenox Square.
In 2020, more than 500,000 people were reported missing. Nearly 40% of them, people of color.
So, Mr. Brown, are you concerned at all about the mysterious death of Megan Phillips and the attack on Samantha Jones and her family that occurred a few years ago on these grounds?
No, not one bit. There was an extensive investigation, and I've been assured by local authorities that the aforementioned were isolated incidents, and the accused have been arrested. Now, effective over the next few weeks, the housing units formerly known as Freeman Lakes will be renamed the Rebecca Lee Crumpler Estates, in honor of our local healthcare workers who have tirelessly put their lives at risk during these uncertain times. Now, many of our tenants are doctors, nurses, and students from nearby Curzon Atlanta University Hospital. And it is our obligation, our duty, to ensure that they have a safe haven to reside. Now, I don't know if you know this, but 70% of our healthcare workers are contractors who are often away from their families for months at a time. And in exchange for their sacrifices, well, this is my contribution.
Okay, well, Mr. Brown.
Yes, and about that, just 2 blocks away, Curzon Atlanta University Hospital recently unveiled their new state-of-the-art campus, a facility estimated at over $375 million. Now, I commend you for your so-called contribution and humanitarian act, but is it not really capitalism? I mean, many say your relationships at City Hall helped facilitate your bid in acquiring this estate after the previous owners abandoned the property after numerous complaints of bizarre occurrences.
We're done here. Thank you all. Thanks.
No,
Thank you.
I have more questions, and you haven't even begun to answer.
Are we done?
The Rebecca Lee Crumpler Estates. Genius. Naming this complex after the first African-American female MD.
You know, before that, she was a nurse. Who says black man don't read, huh?
It's brilliant. You've clearly been bred by some political Goliaths. You bob and weave accountability better than Danielson in the Karate Kid.
Wax on, wax off, huh?
Trump's got nothing on you, sir.
Well, stay close. You might actually learn something, son. This is just the beginning. You know, these units were actually deemed uninhabitable about a couple years ago. They were shut down. But I've been working close with the city to get them reopened. I want to facilitate the high demand for additional apartments in this area. Now, I know you come highly recommended and as a part of the government issuance, but there are going to be a lot of pretty little nurses and students prancing all around here. I'm going to need for you to maintain a professional workplace, all right? No frolicking.
Frolicking, sir?
So you know who Rebecca Lee Crumpler is, but you don't know the word frolicking? Nigga, please. Okay, how about this? Keep your dick in your pants. That's how the last guy got himself in a rut. Stay focused.
Well, there's no more lockdown, and they're saying that the pandemic is essentially over, so I suppose I have no excuses now, do I, sir? You should know, sir, that the Freeman Lake employees that we kept on staff were rambling about this Edward Terror and how his spirit still roams this place. Something about him being mauled by an angry white mob.
Listen. I don't want to hear any more about this Haitian boogeyman shit, okay? I've heard the tales, and they're just that, tales. I don't want to hear any more about it. Terror Lake Drive sounds like some kind of a B-movie horror flick. Hey, move in and get killed or maimed or stalked in the first year, you get 2 months rent-free. And just so you know, we're thinking about draining the lake out as well. Make room for some additional units. And at the rate this world is going, the 2 lucrative businesses you can count on are healthcare and the real estate to house them in.
Just follow me.
What are you doing?
Just keep your eyes closed.
What are you doing?
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay, but...
I got you.
All
right. And...
last few years have really been something else, haven't they? I have seen things I never imagined I would have seen in my lifetime. You know, so you know what, sometimes I sit back and I say to myself, is this all real? Or am I trapped in some type of Mad Max movie? Because I'm just saying, it's been insane, right? No, seriously, DT45 has changed our lives forever, both in the workspace and in our private lives. You know, things will never be the same. We've all lost friends and family members. Through the process, it has made us a family, fighting side by side in the trenches together. Okay, I know I'm being long-winded, but I'm...
True.
Okay. Let's make sure, okay, don't forget this. We have to give our girl Deja her flowers, give her all the love we can while we can, show her our appreciation because I am saddened to say she will be leaving us. Yeah, moving on to a new assignment. I tried to make her stay, but she is hell-bent on leaving us. Deja? These past few years, being in the trenches with you has just been such a joy and a pleasure for me. We developed a sisterhood and a bond that I will never forget. We're going to miss you, Deja. You know, I swear people think Atlanta is the holy promised land. I mean, Texas ain't perfect, but the A got its issues too. Please don't tell me you are buying into this revolutionary talk too. Girl, they have taken that blackface movement to a whole other level.
Sweetheart, I'm about my business. I don't know nothing about no BFM or revolution.
Yeah. Well, I get it. It pays more. You get to travel to a new city every other month. Supervisor crosses the line, and you don't have to worry about losing your job when you tell her to kiss your ass. But I don't know. That lifestyle seems like it could get a little lonely after a while.
It does at times, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any siblings or family, so I guess I'm just used to it, being by myself, so.
I'm sorry, don't mind me. I'm just over here hating and whatnot. You ain't got a kid and a husband holding you down. See, I needs my job and my security. But what's the end game, sis? You really trying to spend all your birthdays and holidays to yourself until you get old and gray?
Oh, girl, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Louisiana and buy a house with some land. Maybe do a bed and breakfast.
Oh, yeah. That's a very beautiful dream. And I'm gonna need you to go out there and make it happen so that I can have an escape when I need to get away from my kids. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Thank you. Until then, have you found a place to stay when you go to Atlanta? Are you set up, you know? Because I'm telling you, those landlords, they're not gonna feed you like I did. No more cocktail hours for you, I'm just saying.
Oh, I know it, but no, not yet. But I'm putting out feelers. This time I think I want a roommate. Probably a nurse, another nurse or a student.
Well. As much money as you traveling nurses make, you are still trying to save more money?
Yes.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Whatever.
Oh, you know what? I have the perfect idea. I used to know this traveling nurse, right? And she was the adventurous type like you. So what she did was she bought an RV and she drove across country to all her assignments. That way she didn't have to dip into her housing and traveling stipend. She did it for years.
I pass. And you think I have a hard time finding a good man now? No.
Well. Speaking of fine men.
No. I said a good man.
Oh, yeah, he that too. Girl, Dr. Matthews has been giving you the googly eyes. He's been staring over here, girl. He's been trying to make his way over here for the past 5 minutes. You know what? Let me go ahead and get out the way. Let me clear the path so he can land. I don't want the good doctor thinking I'm a cock blocker.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye. Doctor, how you doing? Girl, I love this hair.
Hello, birthday girl. So how's, I guess, Savannah doing this evening?
Oh, Dr. Matthews, please sit. Thank you, I'm well. So glad you came.
Thank you. And please, call me Eric. You know I'm gonna miss you, right? I mean, we're all gonna miss you. So I understand you didn't accept the offer for the permanent full-time position. Would you find us to be dull here in Austin?
No, not at all. I love it here. Really, I do. It's just, you know, and I also extended my contract here twice. That's how much I love it. It's just that I feel that it's time to move on to new pastures.
So I suppose there's nothing I could say at this point to persuade you to stay?
I'm afraid not. Trust me, Felicia has exhausted all options.
Yeah, I bet.
It's funny, this thing, Doctor. I mean, this assignment, it's like it's pulling me. It's pulling me in that direction. It's almost divine.
Well, I mean, that's understandable. You know, one must follow his or her own heart when it's called. So where's this next divine assignment?
Kenzer Atlanta University.
Yeah, KAU. Yeah, it's a great institution, top tier. It's a good teaching hospital. If there's anything you need, references, etc., please don't hesitate to ask. I'd be more than happy to help you out.
Thank you, Dr.
Eric.
I'd appreciate that.
No problem. When do you officially start?
Next week.
Wow, that soon. Well, if it's at all possible, I'd really like to keep in touch. Maybe spend some time getting to know you better. That's okay.
I think that'd be nice. I'd like that very much.
Wonderful. Well, I'll let you get back to your party. I'll see you soon.
My fellow Atlanteans, I think we can all agree that the last 3 years have been challenging, to say the least. And as I end my first term in office and we work towards a better future, I ask you, don't let your frustration lead to restless thoughts and actions. Atlanta has always been the epicenter of the civil rights movement. And now we're in question. Why? I think the truth is self-evident. We are changing poison into medicine. I woke up today and I asked myself, is today the day that I create change? Is today the day that I change a person's life for the better? Is today the day that I represent this city as our leader, as promised? Now, when you elected me into the office, you trusted in me. You had faith in me that I would deliver. And that is exactly what I plan to do. Now, first off...
How do you plan on doing that, Mr. Mayor?
I'm happy to see that you're in attendance, Marcus. Well, this administration doesn't believe in just hearing the mayor speak. It also listens to the people.
You actually sound like you care about black people, Mr. Mayor.
Now, hold on,
No, you hold on, Mr. Mayor. You see, it's a little too late to try to fix this city now. A city that voted for you, thinking you were gonna be our savior. How wrong were we, Mr. Mayor?
Dead wrong.
Tell me, what have you done since you've been elected into office?
Nothing.
Besides become a puppet for your party?
Nothing.
Crime is up, Mr. Mayor. Police are almost non-existent. 35% down since, what, last year?
Yeah.
Unemployment through the roof. Oh yeah, you halted the DT-45 warrant program. But we know that's just typical give a dog a bone tactics.
Right.
So we might not, what, notice what your party is doing to the people? Mr. Mayor, we are the people.
We are the people.
We are the people,
We are
Mr.
the
Mayor.
people.
We are the people.
Talk to him.
Preach, King.
Now, there can be a discrepancy with numbers, but this administration aims to be transparent.
Yeah, let them know, let them know.
And what do you have to say about the countless black women that have gone missing in this city over the past 2 years?
Nothing. As usual.
Mothers, sisters, daughters, nowhere to be found. And what does the media do?
Nothing.
No coverage, no reports on these missing beautiful black women. Oh, but let a Karen go missing for a few hours.
Don't let that happen.
Oh, yeah, right? They sent out a whole damn platoon to go find and rescue her ass, knowing good and damn well her husband Walter did it. We are being taken, abused,
Talk, Neff.
killed.
Talk.
And this administration is doing absolutely nothing about it. We must take these matters back into our own hands.
Tell him that. Yeah, tell him that.
Instead, you come into our homes, you break up our families, you kidnap our children. Well, Mr. Mayor, we've counted the votes, and we vote you out. BFF! 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 BFF!
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.
Hey, Miss Simmons. I'm Deja. I'll be your nurse for the evening. How was your day?
Don't forget now, I need to take my medication.
There we go.
You're such a good nurse.
Thank you.
You know, my husband was in the military for many years.
Oh.
Yeah, he worked as a nurse. or a doctor. I can't remember. He helped so many people during the war. He was such a good man. A lot like you. They're coming for us. They know who you are. They know who we are. Be careful. Sweetheart, please don't forget to give me my medication, huh?
Never that, Miss Simmons. I won't forget.
You're such a good nurse. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh, hey, superstar, there you go.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, me? Tell me the tea. So did Dr. Love propose last night?
Propose? Have you lost your mind?
Yes, that's why you love me. So tell me, what y'all talk about?
There's not much to tell. We just talked. You were there, remember?
Wow, really? You know what? I got a patient to get too deep. Come on, tell me what y'all...
Okay, well then, yes, go. Please, go tend to your patient. Your actual job.
Oh.
Okay. He was really sweet and vulnerable. He told me he was interested and he wanted to keep in touch.
Oh my gosh. You two are gonna have the cutest kids.
Felicia.
What?
Didn't you say you had a patient to tend to?
You are so lucky. Breakfast, pancake house.
I can't. I'm exhausted.
I see you. It's the consistency for me. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. And I want all the tea. I want it hot.
Hello?
Hey, Deja, good morning.
Dr. Matthews?
Yeah, I'm just pulling up in the hospital parking lot. I was trying to catch you before you leave.
Oh, okay. How are you? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I have some free time this morning and wanted to see if you wanted to have breakfast with me.
Oh, trust me, Dr. Matthews, you don't want to see me right now. I do not look like the same woman you saw the other night.
A woman in her natural state. That's fantastic.
Breakfast now? I'm literally headed home right now, about to crash. Plus, I've got a whole bunch of packing to do.
Oh, come on. Just give me 20 minutes. That's all I need.
Okay. I'll be down shortly.
Great. I'll meet you by Tommy's food truck.
Sure. Bye.
All right, bye. There you go.
Thank you.
Nice and hot.
Thanks. You're so lucky I have the next 2 days off.
Well, I'm honored you granted a brother this humble request. Seriously, I know how hard it is for you nurses and that you need your rest.
Thank you. Well, I have to admit, you have been on my radar.
Really? All right, well, tell me more.
Well, you're a brilliant doctor. What you've done with your career is very impressive. How did you accomplish so much?
Well, a healthy grant from the government. And of course, the illustrious Dr. Simon Rubidoux certainly didn't hurt. You know, he's been very instrumental in my growth. You know, he's been a devoted mentor and like a father to me.
Simon. Oh, knows the man on a first-name basis. No, but, may I ask, how did you choose mental health?
Susan Ida Matthews, my mother. I named the center in her honor. She was diagnosed with early dementia at the age of 35.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I was really young. I was only 8 years old when she died, but for as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a doctor so I could help save her. You know, even as a child, I remember how they treated her at these facilities. You know, that look of disdain, pity, disgust. And how guilty it made me feel because I was embarrassed.
No, you were just a child. It's understandable.
Yeah. But I swore that when I grew up, I would find a cure to save her. Of course, I didn't meet that goal, but hopefully she's looking down, smiling, proud of her son.
Well, in the short time I've known you, I can't help but be proud of her.
Oh, thank you, Asia. And you know, I'm proud of you, too. You have no idea how much. Cheers.
So classic. I should have known you would say exactly that. Do you even hear yourself when you talk? What? I don't care. I don't care. That's just about it.
Don't be a stranger, Day.
I won't.
Take good care of yourself.
Stop.
You stop.
Let go. You let go.
You first.
All right. Stop. Just stop.
No, we're good.
Of course. Always.
This goes out to sisters on the block. Go on, keep your head up, don't you stop. Say you want someone
Hello? Shayna?
Deja? Hey, sorry, Shayna. I saw you come up. I left the door unlocked.
I'm so sorry. The door was open, so...
It's okay. Here, let me help you with your bags.
Thank you.
So how was your drive in? Aside from the Freddy Krueger moment.
It was nice. Like, funny, I feel like I've been here before.
Ooh, Deja's having a deja vu moment.
That's a good one. Like, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, well, I gotta run out. But, you know, make yourself at home.
You heading out so late?
Yeah, duty calls. One of my goddesses is about to deliver.
Wow, okay. Well, have a good night.
Hey, you too.
Whew. Thank you, God.
Why are you... Who is it? What are you doing here? Why are you back? What are you doing? Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. What are you doing? Off of me.
Oh my God! You scared the shit out of me. This is starting out real left. You can't keep popping up on me like this.
Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Again, it's just, I saw you over by the lake, and I wanted to make sure you were okay.
I'm fine. I can't sleep. I've been having all these weird dreams.
No. I can make you something, you know, help you relax, sleep better.
You okay? You look tired.
Man, no, I'm fine. I just delivered this beautiful Black Prince this evening. His mother named him Adebayor, which means he came at a joyous time. You got any children?
No.
You know, to see a life come into this world, despite all the turbulence we live in, is the most divine experience one can ever have. Beautiful, isn't it?
In an eerie way, yes, it is. I know this is gonna come off real weird, but I feel like I know this place.
I feel the same exact way. Except I know why. There's a frequency. You should go inside.